So hold on. If I look at my skills now, tech skill, engineering's at 33. If I swap this, okay, so that does count, but at the same time it's not enough to actually get the bonus because I need to have just that straight amount. I can't buff it up. So skill checks in like dialogue and stuff, that's what that's good for. Okay. Oh, that's the plant. Okay. Cool. No. Alright, well, let's head down there and make terrible choices. Terrible, terrible choices. I don't think it's right kill the town, because it is just a town full of people trying to make a living whatever way they can, and like they have defenses, so if the deserters go back they can be safe and protected. Light pistol. Oh, don't. Hold on, what was that other quest? Was retrieve a logic module. I imagine the game's going to have... How are you? There you are. Not sure if the game's really going to give me just a straight opportunity to loot a thing. Would you get in here, Parvati? Get in here! Okay, I'm changing her to be close. Some burned out computers. What do we got in here? Disarm security fences. Ooh. Okay, well, let's do that. Sounds like a good idea. Okay. I have a shock weapon, don't I? Got that shock cannon. Okay, let's try out the shock cannon. It does. I need to see if I can like run up to it and just take the module from it. Okay, so you can't just take a module out of one. What I was hoping to do... Well, I guess the game is going to give me like a freebie. Oh, okay, this thing uses ammo even if I'm not shooting at anything. That's a bit whack. Gotta make sure I'm close enough. Oh, okay, so... be transitioning into a new zone. I'm gonna finish exploring outside then. What I can find about the place, see if there's not some way to... Ooh, a mag pick. Hold on. No, this doesn't really seem like it'll leech too much. There are pipes, but those don't quite why did I pull at that? Strange. Better attack speed, melee and defensive skills, damage off power attack. Parts for 30. Alright. See, some more dead people. A lot of dead people. Corporate commander. What the hell? Pocket watch and a shotgun. No, game's definitely not gonna let me up there. I do want to see about this big building here. See if I can't find something. Ah, there we go. Enough. Oh. Take any. Hey, another hunting rifle. Awesome. No. Okay. Wait a minute. I still wanted to check just around the outside. See if there wasn't... Oh, some people dug under the fence. That's neat. Clever little idea. How much am I carrying capacity? 160. Okay. So, having a companion does not help too much for carrying capacity. Or at least having Parvati doesn't help much. Well, let's head on in. From the planet to your living room, Edgewater Geothermal Plant. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna have to take power away from the deserters. I do not feel like a good person. It's good. It should be a tough choice. Yeah, those are still blocked off. Armor rating. Increased body armor and helmet armor ratings against physical damage. That doesn't sound too bad. I'd need a couple of those, though. Madam, whatever we do, it's not the right thing. Problem. Suck it! Wow, you do some damage. Gotta huff my bread. Huff some bread and then I'll be right as rain. I'm not sure if it's just because this is early game or what, but like, it really... Unlock office door, messages? Hold on. Oh, that's probably the door there. Bathroom. Okay, having free lockpick stuff is kind of nice. Yeah, okay, so I can just... I'll miss out on some experience, but at this point I think that might actually be what they tried to fix with that design. The fact that, like, you know, now lockpicking becomes a risk, or not a risk reward, a resource management kind of thing, where, you know, you can spend the lockpicks to get a bit of extra experience, or you can just try and find an alternate way to get access to whatever you need. Which... It seems a little better, I'm gonna be honest. Because now you have to think about whether you want to, spend your resources rather than just like, well, there's a lock, time to lockpick. Hey! Automag pistol, lovely. Gonna get over encumbered in a second. That's a-okay. Another enemy down here. Oh, and it's sealed. Okay. I need 45 for that? Amazing. Stimulation? That sounds like a sexual thing. Not worth it. Okay, unlock door, personal files. Personal files. S. Tanaka, Chief of Security. Greetings, Security Chief S. Tanaka. This is an automated message initiated by Spacer's Choice Worker Safety Contingency Protocols. A security lockdown has been initiated. This is not a test. Your behavior during this lockdown will be reviewed during your quarterly audit. Anxiety is a common side effect of life-threatening situations engendered by security lockdowns. Fight back against anxiety with an ice-cold bottle of Zero-G Brew. Zero-G Brew. An ale that's good for what ails you. Amazing. Oh, no, I should probably start with this one. Chester Higgins again. That hullhead found him fiddling around with one of the mechanicals, so I had to write him up for tampering with company property. Just in case I'm reading this a couple of days from now and feeling bad for what I've done, let me remind myself that I have warned him before. He's always been a little crooked in the skull. He was working on some logic module, confiscated it. Should be in my lockaway room for the foreseeable future. Ah! Here we go. Doesn't sit right with me. Company's been replacing our guards with auto mechanicals. At this rate, I'm going to end up with chief of security with no staff, just a small army of mechanicals knocking about, guns pointed every which way. Company tells us they're safe, programmed to treat us humans like their own. People are liable to break down, but an auto mechanical never will. I don't know. Doesn't sit right with me. But the company's never been wrong before, I suppose. Worst has happened. Mechanical's gone crazy. Locked myself down here just trying to gather my courage. Gonna make a mad dash for the control room. Might be able to shut things down. We'll delete this entry if I ever return. Well, something tells me she didn't. Let's unlock that door. Wait, what? Base or tops? What? That worked? What? Okay. Cool. Why did that work? That's a lot of robots. Yeah, that is a lot of robots. My god. Let's just reload. Oh. Oh no, just a plant worker. Thought that was Tanaka. I wonder if I'll get to meet Tanaka. She's still just trapped down here. Although I don't remember seeing a date on any of those entries, so. Who knows, maybe she still is down here. There. Yo, didn't say nothing. Yo, don't say a damn thing. Gotcha. Okay, so the shock cannon. Quite nice. You ain't investigating nothing, son. Hacking skill too low. Optional. Chester's passcode. Okay. Gotta find a fellow named Chester. Light machine gun. Geothermal security chief. What? Oh. Break that down. Sort by value. That ought to do that. Go. Light assault rifle. No thank you. Stun baton. I've got another good weapon. Yeah, I don't really think I need that. I'm gonna keep that pristine pistol, because I need to sell that. Sell that. It's worth enough for it to be worth selling. Light machine gun, Spacer's choice. I have quite a few pristine weapons. Good. Yeah, I've got a bunch of assault rifles. Huh. Right, another auto mag pistol. Wow, that is worth quite a bit. Okay, hold on to the auto mag pistol then. That's worth a decent bit. Yeah, I need a much higher hacking skill, my god. Got him! Whoops, need that. Okay.
Self-diagnostics complete. Navigation systems operational. Combat systems operational. It's not the best choice. It's the Spacer's choice. All systems fully operational. Return journey successfully completed. Spacer's Choice would like to thank you for complying with your duties. Hostile actions towards Spacer's Choice mechanics are contrary to logical directive. Conclusion, all Hostile automechanicals must be defective in compliance with Spacer's Choice policy. All defective automechanicals must be permanently dismantled. Please affirmative. Mechanicide protocols loaded. Awaiting confirmation.
Cool. Hold on. Corporate has sent a team of technicians to conduct a complete refit of all our mechanicals. Every sentry and drone. It's not my place to say so, but isn't this one contrary to the Space's Choice mission of being as cheap as possible? Just in case I'm being audited, I would like to formally express how grateful I am to be part of the Space's Choice family. Space's Choice is the leading brand in affordable sundry across Halcyon. It's not the best choice, it's the Space's Choice. Finished routine maintenance on our mechanical sentries and found some strange modifications to the logic modules. I haven't had time to run a diagnostic, so I don't know what's been modified. All I know is that these modifications were introduced in our recent refit. The company went through the trouble of refitting every single mechanical in the plant not long ago. Guessing this was the work of those visiting technicians. I filed a report, but my supervisor told me not to worry about it. Said the company knew what he was doing. Ordered me to forget about any alleged modifications to the logic modules. Decided to do a bit of sleuthing by my own self. Got my hands on a logic module. Time to do a little experimentation. I borrowed a copy of the Young Spaces Guide to Mechanical Engineering. I think it's volume 3. I need someone to read down in the pit. Ah. Ooh. Magpick. And a bypass shunt. Oh, game you shouldn't have. Saucy vixen you. Let's go, robot. Go kill some robots. What is this? Use. Oh. Okay. Don't know what that was about. God, these mechanical sentries suck. Why would you design a thing so anus? What is it?
No, just leave me alone.
What? The fuck? Hello? Higgins, you're alive?
No, just leave me alone.
Higgins, come fuck down. Where are you? Oi! Higgins.
Go away, Phantom.
Phantom, you dick nugget.
You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot. Scram.
Dang it.
You can talk? The Phantom's never talked before. Oh, I knew I shouldn't have eaten that
I
sprat
missed out on
raw.
experience.
See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting. Clearly, I mistook you for one of the phantoms of my imagination, which terrorized me on occasion. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder. Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant. I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, maintained, upgraded, did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section. Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons. You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead. Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal.
Okay.
Here, let me just write it down for you. Funny thing, I was working on a logic module just before the mayhem started. Security chief found me and confiscated the logic module. The tail. Definitely start with the tail. If you forgot...
I'm leaving. Ooh. I just takes things. Awesome. Hey, there's the book. He won't be needing those bits. I will be. That was a handsome chunk of experience that I got for that thing there. There's stuff over there? I don't think so. Doesn't look like it. Keep climbing back up. That's the staircase I took to get in here. This door leads to a place. Oh, wait. I saw that. I saw that. Don't make me think I didn't see it. Liable to get scalded. The person who's liable to get anything is you. Don't. Oh, no, she actually knows to crawl down through here. Bitch. Why were these guys already injured? That was strange. Maybe I can turn the steam off here. Hey, there we go. Scientist with some guns on him? Interesting. Ooh, a workbench. And I want to say that this door is just the other side of that thing. Yep. No point lockpicking that. Alright. Anything I need to repair? 59. Nice. No, seems to be okay. Repair that. Damage on it up. Oh, another thing I can turn on. Nope, not close enough. Whoop! Not yet. One more. There we go. Alright. Is that all the dudes? Or that was all the dudes? Game's acting like that was the dudes. That's good. Not gonna have homicidal robots coming after me anymore. Lubricine spray. Well, you've got no head. They won't be getting ahead anymore. Okay, what else can I loot from this place? More ammo. Joint actuator. Cool, cool. That one's already turned on. I think that's where I came from, really. Yes. Like it? Seems to be so. Is there a map of this place? There is. Oh, there are 6 floors. Okay. Well then. Did not think there were 6 floors. This was the steam room. Head back this way. Nope, nothing up here. Aha! Modify behavior. New mode. Error. Auto mechanicals in this facility have been mandated to remain in guard mode. Any attempt to alter this record, your infractions are noted on your permanent record. Amazing. Okay. Won't really do much now, but oh well. Bard. Yeah, that room's just locked off. Locked off from me. What a shame. Okay, where did that one friendly robot go? And also, what's the room that has that thing I need in it. The logic module. Yeah, I already looted this room. Ah, here we go. Mag picks, corrupted logic module. There we go. Found it. Right, so I can return to Ludwig for Die Robot. Comes the power. Okay, so I've got those, I've got that, so it is just now the power to do. Means I need to head all the way up to the top floor? Really? Really? Interesting. Oh, yeah. This is a quite machinical looking room.
Excuse me, ma'am. Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you, do you understand what you're about to do? I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished. Well, that sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way. Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something. Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
I thought that was an eraser on the table. Really confused. Safety failure detected. High likelihood of moderate to severe structural damage. Redirecting power is an irreversible procedure. Yep, I'm sure. Power is currently being distributed to both. Edgewater. Ooh, here we go. I'd borrow your copy of the Young Spaces Guide to Mechanical Engineering. Radio is sputtering and I needed the reference. I've returned the copy to the repair bay. Deserter's reputation decreased. Yeah, figures much. Okay, so everyone mechanical's gone haywire, gunfire, hearing some screams, oh law, I think that was someone's leg. Would like to leave early for the day. Please deduct delinquency fee from my pay. Thank you, proud to be a member of Spacer's Choice family. Yeah, I think at that point I wouldn't be too proud of being a Spacer's Choice family member. Now, if I know Obsidian, or at the very least if I know, you know, these kinds of games, helping Thomas is probably going to make it easier to convince the deserters to return to town. So hopefully, this will end well. I don't quite trust that it will. But you never know. And how close am I? Because I don't want to fast travel back into town if they're going to start shooting at me. So let's just head along the road. The river. No, I think I've got to go along the road. Jump, jump, jump. Jumpity jump. Hello? Anybody here? No? I think I cleared out these people? Maybe not. Okay, it's just a bunch of dead marauders. Interesting. Dead marauders and some drugs and stuff. Awesome. Yep, seems to be everything in that building. Did I clear this place out? I mean, I must have done, but... No, I definitely didn't. So I'd have picked up all this stuff. Not one to just leave useful and or potentially sellable items lying about the place. That just simply won't do. Yeah. That's about all there is for that place. I'm so ready for this lady to shoot me on sight. What is my reputation with them? Which? Neutral. Okay. Vendor prices are reduced by 25%. Lovely. Excuse me, madam. Please don't shoot at me even though I have screwed you over. I would appreciate it. Where? Oh. Let's say, where is everybody? Deserter, where's
Sprat fell into a transformer again?
Thomas?
Everybody keeps staring at me. No kidding. The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible. You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals. That's a complete set. All 3 parts. I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen.
Yeah, sure. 8
Aside
and
from
3/4
you,
thousand experience.
Ms. Parvati, I swear, I'll do you proud.
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
I've been saving something for you. Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit. What's on your... Couple months. This camp's my home. People you see milling about, they're my family. At least I think of them that way. I owe them my life. Would have died in the wilderness if they hadn't chanced upon me, starving and delirious. We all left the cannery for one reason or another. Me? I was let go, mostly on account of my incompetence. I mean, I was incompetent. I couldn't even survive on my own. Grace found me, Adelaide took me in, I've been on my feet ever since.
You weren't incompetent. You just didn't fit the cannery. Not like here. This place had a U-shaped hole, and now it doesn't.
You could stay, you know. Here. I'd be happy to...
Yeah, sure. Alright. Who do I talk to? Servitors?
Marauders can't see it.
Okay. You're not gonna be too helpful.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it? You killed my garden, destroyed my community, sentenced my flock to a lifetime of slavery in Edgewater for a power regulator. Well, shit, I wish it was personal. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management. My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear. You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together. Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients. Edgewater Cemetery's got corpses aplenty, enough for a generation's worth of crops.
Thanks, Adelaide. Well, may as well buff up my my tech skill something. Okay, so I just get like some extra critical damage. Range skills improve your weapon sway and critical hit chance with ranged weapons, so it doesn't even increase damage. Okay. I'm fine with putting some bonus points into this then. Fly. Cool.
One of us want to go see what happened?
I'm gonna go talk to Reed. That makes me very uncomfortable. Those holes right there. Not a fan of that. Looks like a bunch of bees would come out of that. And oh, it's that! Oh, cool. So I think those are like bees or something. Oh, the Mantiqueen. I'm gonna have to fight one of those. What is with this map? What quest do I even have active right now? Another power. I see. Yes. Yes, I see. Yes, quite.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts? Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's Choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes. But I have done my best for this town. I am not without compassion for Abernathy's predicament, but the plague has taken a hard toll on us all. I am a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer, but it is my home. Unless you can demonstrate to me that we are helpless without her, I see no reason why I should stand down. You will excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil? If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do. I won't stand in her way. My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my... I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me. couple months ago, I might have put in for a transfer. It's a big colony. Spacer's Choice has other towns. Now, I couldn't show my face in any of them. No such thing as an honorable resignation. Suppose I could find a place outside the walls, or put in for early retirement. I don't know. I could see myself lasting a week. I have always tried to do right by my town. It has never been easy. I do. Adelaide's found a cure for the plague, and she knows how to tend to crop. She's what this town needs.
Fuck, how am I gonna get his key? Shit. Hold on. I need that key. I want to get into that room. I want that item. Pickpocket him. Pickpocket him? What? How do you pickpocket people? I don't know how you... What? Hold on. What? Oh! Oh! Shit. Hell out of here, then. I was not aware.
I think you did the rightest thing you could sending the power back to Edgewater. A lot of people would have suffered otherwise. People I care for. Even if they ain't care much for me. He's just interested in fixing stuff. He always used to follow me around, asking me to explain what I was doing. Like a puppy, kinda. He never told me a word to that effect. And since he didn't, I didn't have to say nothing about feeling different. And nothing had to get weird. You mean about the mission being too clean? I know, but Vickers says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vickers sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass. The Vicar's about the only soul in the Vale who spends his time thinking on what is and ain't right. It's just that when he looks at me, I feel I'd disappoint him. Yeah, huh? That's on account of how I never met her. I don't rightly know. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here. Could be. Reckon I'll never know.
I wonder if... Yeah, I wonder if you can get... Like, if this is what dictates that. It must be. It must be what dictates it. Whether or not you get a good rating from that. Right, back to the lab. Best choice? Spacer's Choice. Order yours today. How about I don't? Absolute butt plug? Alright. Abigail! Abigail, I gotta talk to you. Hold on, I'm gonna... Is there anything I can do with this? Break down. Why would you need to break down things here? That's... curious.
Look at that. The snake's come back.
Alright. Want to talk to me for a second?
I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town.
Weirds me out that she keeps saying
Fill
flock.
them with our lives as best we may.
Oh,
You're
I'm really fine with that.
vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward.
Oh, Boyd doesn't like me. Oh well.
You're
Boyd left
telling
me in
you
space.
did
Boyd
all
can
this
suck it.
just to put me in charge of Edgewater. Stranger, you are some kind of twisted. I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personals. Long.
Oh.
Sorry. I'm just trying to... Adelaide said that? Was she sober at the time? I never imagined she'd step foot in Edgewater long as Reed ran the town. Something must have changed in Edgewater.
Cool. Something changed. Reed's not running the
Never
town.
liked Reed much.
Cool. Right, I think that was all the important people. Oh no, there was
Don't
Stefan
feel like
Garcia.
Thomas can't just get the generator up and running.
Don't know how generators
Something I
work.
can help you with?
Cool. Group of people. Alright. That is that quest complete. Sealed off. Not much use to a person like me. I'm glad she doesn't care that I'm stealing from people. Number one reason why I don't keep companions, because they really aren't too fine with people stealing things. I don't care. Frank. Alright, that'll do it for me. That's for today. Accomplished a decent bit. Finished off most of the quests in this region. I think I actually only have to go turn in, Die Robot. Anyways, I'll do that next time. So, thank you to everybody who joined me today. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye!